And Ben, Bank Street reopened to traffic now. It was a day full of tension for sure. The brick building that is behind us here, part of a row of businesses along Bank Street that are normally full at lunchtime. Only today, Bank Street was full of firefighters. It didn't sound good based on the first bit of information received just after 11:30 this morning.
Dispatcher received numerous calls for a fire in this building with people trapped.
New London's fire chief said when he arrived at 133 Bank Street, fire was coming out of the upper floors of this vacant building.
Our initial crew tried to make a push up into the third floor to check for those individuals that were in there. They were workers. They're renovating this building into apartments.
But when the crews got to the third floor, the fire pushed them back. But then, a sigh of relief.
We had a report from the back of the building that everyone was out, so we took a defensive position.
The redevelopment work, including 16 apartments, retail, and other commercial space, was being performed on the third floor. And the chief confirms firefighters did find propane tanks, but didn't know their purpose.
Right now it's going to take a while because we have to call a structural engineer in here to help the fire marshal to see whether it's safe or not to go in the building.
And the chief applauded his team for making what he called a good stop.
With the windy conditions that we have today and the amount of fire that was coming out of this building, they did an excellent job.
Preventing it from spreading to other buildings, which include apartments and businesses.
Out of just a precaution, we evacuated this apartment building next door. I believe people are being allowed to go back in there right now.
And the chief said, good news, it's not likely a total loss. The building that was going to have apartments and then a mix of commercial and some other retail in there. Coming up at 5 o'clock, a little too close for comfort for a close-by business that has been featured on Foodie Friday. I'm Tony Terzi in New London. We're live. We'll send it back to Hartford.